So hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is LUNAROSE because I am your floral fantasy. And for today's makeup transformation and tutorial, we are channeling the energy of 2024 since Pantone decided that the colour of the year for 2024 is the shade Peach Fuzz. So I thought it'd be really fun to do a makeup transformation kind of inspired around the energy, that vibe and that colour. Play with some like peachy orange tones, do like an orange lip and kind of like a full Peach Fuzz monochromatic look. I will try my best to link down below all of the makeup that I use in today's video, as well as like the wig, the headband, the jacket, the dress, the nails, the heels, the works of it all will all be in the description box. And without further ado, let's get into this tutorial, shall we? Okay, so let's become this Peach Fuzz themed goddess. So I'm going to start by doing my eyes first. I've already just thrown on my brow using the Auburn KVD primer, and then I did also blank out my eyelid using a little bit of concealer. So we're just going to get my thin hair out of the way, and then we're going to go in and highlight the brow bone using the Sugarpill Tako eyeshadow, my holy grail matte white eyeshadow. I've used this literally every single makeup tutorial for like 7 years now. Love it. And then I am going to be going in with some more Sugarpill eyeshadows through the crease, but I'm first just going to lay down a little bit of tape on the outer edge of my eye. Honestly, this just speeds up doing my makeup so much. I don't know why I never used to do it. It makes everything easier since I kind of have to worry less about blending, but yeah, make sure you don't like stick your eye shut. But then I'm going to take the Suburbia shade from Sugarpill, which is a nice, like, more like neon kind of themed peach, and I wanted this all through the upper crease of my eye, just so when my eyes are open, you see that peach shining through. It definitely leans a lot more peach and not as orangey. And then for my main eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take the Colourpop Sweet Talk palette. This does have like a pastel peach in it, but pastels are often hard to like build colours on top of. So I figured by going in with that Sugarpill shade first, it just made blending so much easier. So I took the slightly more mid-tone peach in that Sweet Talk palette from Colourpop, built that up kind of over the areas where I put that Suburbia shade, and then I took a slightly deeper shade of like peach. Again, I'm going to say peach so many times throughout this makeup tutorial, but a slightly deeper shade of peach to the outer edge of my eye, winging it back towards my temples. I have been trying to keep the darker colour like on the outer edge of my eye just to keep them nice and bright and open, and I did keep going back and forth and kind of buffing out that top edge, making sure everything was nice and like blended, seamless, but still had some pigmentation and draglicious to it. Packed a little bit of darker shadow to the outer edge, peeled off the tape to reveal a nice like smooth line, and then I did just take a little bit of powder foundation to the edge of like the blend just to make sure it's nice and seamless. Carved out an exaggerated cut crease shape using the P. Louise Rumour makeup base, and popped this really pretty shimmer in that Sweet Talk palette like over it. Since that base was tacky, it just helped everything like stick to it. But this shade was a little bit like sheerer and more like a eyeshadow pigment topper than like a full opaque kind of color, which is fine. It's pretty. I think it looks pretty on tops of like lots of other colors, but for a little bit more like pigmentation and opacity to it, I took the Trixie Cosmetics Horse Girl eyeshadow palette and packed like a peachy shimmer on top, buffed over the edges with a little bit of that darker shade, threw on a winged liner using my NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. And I've been trying to go a little smaller with my wings as of late, like just kind of doing enough that it can cover the lash band, but still kind of making it draglicious. I feel like at the moment, I'm kind of on the middle ground between like natural female makeup and like drag makeup, and I'm kind of sitting pretty somewhere in the middle, but I just went in with a fairly subtle wing for me. My eyes are hooded, so like when I look forward, all this is pretty much covered up my entire eyelid anyway, but I was trying to be a little bit more subtle, make sure that dries while my eyes are closed so it doesn't imprint on the eyeshadow, take a swig of energy drink, multitask, and then I just shaved my face off camera. And then for the base makeup, we're going to go a little bit quicker through it today. I have so many different tutorials going over my base makeup, but pretty much hydrated my skin using the E4 E5 moisturizing cream, since, you know, this is drag, there's a lot of makeup going on. I've just shaved my skin, is going through this pretty much every single day this month while I'm filming tutorials. Colour corrected my beard area using the Barry M concealer, set that down with a little bit of powder, went in and primed my skin using the Elf Elf Putty Primer, went in with my Be Perfect Chroma foundation in shade N4 for my base, used a little bit of the Ivory TV paint stick to the centre portion to brighten it all up. And then I laid on top a little bit of the Be Perfect Chroma foundation in shade N1. This I kind of do more in the very center, like under eye region, just so my eyes are nice and like bright. I have some dimension to my face, some bone structure to this round hamster face. And then for bronzer, I took the Pink Honey bronzer cake, applied that more to the perimeter of my face and the backs of my cheeks, a little under my double chin, which at this point, girl, it's like a triple chin. My goal of 2024 is eradicate that, but I also use that to contour down my nose. I did go in a little bit with the contour cake from Pink Honey to the backs of my cheeks. Heavily set down my face using the Coty Loose Airspun powder, and I mean heavily set it down. Brighten the under eyes a little bit with the Makeup Revolution brightening powder. Use that Trixie Horse Girl palette to add some like ginger and auburn through my brows. And then I went in with the Frida Kahlo and She Glam Auburn brow pencil to add some hair-light strokes in. Which these brow pens I think could be my favourite product like She Aiden and She Glam have ever launched. Buffed off the extra powder on the eyeshadow brush and buffed those peachy shades on my lower lash line. I was trying to keep it more to the outer edge of my eye. And then to brighten up the inner corner of my eyes, I took honestly one of my favourite makeup products of all time, the P. Louise Wrap It Up like Duochrome Highlighter Palette. I absolutely love like duochromatic highlighters. They're one of my favorite things in this entire world and like makeup world. So I applied that to the inner corners of my eyes, went in with my Made by Mitchell bronzer book, and I mixed together a few of the shades in the palette. Honestly, highly recommend just picking up one of these books that have like so many different colours in it, since it just makes it so much easier just to go in with a bunch of different tones and mix them all together. For blush, I went in with the Bellini palette from BH Cosmetics, very peach themed, and again, it has multiple colours. I mixed a bunch together for like different areas of my face. I did also use that Made by Mitchell bronzer book to contour down my nose, and I actually went quite skinny with my nose today. Usually I don't do as intense of a nose contour, but today she was snatched. I then took my Made by Mitchell colour case in my waterline to brighten it, overline my lip line with the Made by Mitchell lip liner. A lot of Made by Mitchell, again, one of my favourite brands, I use it a lot. Went in with this orange lip crayon and then took another Made by Mitchell product to the very centre of my lips to kind of give me an ombre effect. Honestly, I felt like I went a little too dark with the lips for the look, but topped it with a little bit of the Colourpop Sailor Moon lip gloss. Sprayed my face down with a little bit of the Kimchi Chic Stage Proof Matte Setting Spray. For mascara, I went in with the Maybelline Sky High Mascara, applied a nice generous coat to kind of the outer edge of my lower lash line and the entirety of the upper lash line, popped some rhinestones to the inner corner of my eyes, glued on some kind of like outer flared out lashes. I've been enjoying a lot more kind of putting the lash more to the very outer edge of my eye and keeping the inner portion more bright and open. I just feel like it works so much better for my eye shape. And then set it all down with a little bit more setting spray, change it into the wig, change into the outfit, and that's the look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this Peach Fuzz makeup transformation. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Genuinely, it helps me out so much. Comment down below any other like looks you want to see from me, any other colours you want me to like play in, doing like a full monochromatic vibed look. And don't forget to subscribe to the girl next door with something more. I am trying my best to upload daily throughout January as like a fun New Year's resolution and challenge to myself. So yeah, make sure that bell is turned on and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!